Hello. Welcome to attempt 2 at this episode. The first time, about 5 minutes ago, went horribly wrong, and we said many bad things. And so we're starting again. I'm just going to do a little recap of what we talked about. Follow us on Instagram. Tim Hawkins, please come on our podcast.
Luke Grass, frolic with us.
Luke Grass, frolic with us. Also, Tim Hawkins, can I use your beach house, please? And hot chocolate is delicious.
Oh, and we like German stuff.
And Germans are cool.
Oh, and buy all our blankets.
And also, buy all of our blankets. It is on sale. Message us. It is $90 a blanket, queen size, a pack of wool, handmade.
Josiah, can you turn down the volume on my head?
Yeah, I can.
Because for whatever reason, my headset is refusing to listen to me.
It's because it's connected to a computer.
Yeah, but it has buttons on it, so I can control it. And now it's just like, how about
But it doesn't work on computer.
That is
anyway.
Not heterosexual.
What?
I said it's not heterosexual.
Okay. I get what you're saying now. And then it's $90 a blanket. Free shipping for anyone in the US. Just contact us and tell us the 10 L's of Seth. I actually have something I want to talk about, and that's that smart homes, right, are kind of stupid. Okay?
Fair.
I for Black Friday, I got a smart light switch to go with my smart light and smart plug for my Christmas lights that I have in here, which I actually need to replace because half of them are dead. I wire it up, right, and I click the switch, right, and it turns off the power to the light, and I'm like, cool, it works. And then we actually went to Target, me and Gabe, and when we were riding back to Target, I went back from Target. I realized the light switch, it turned off the light. My smart light that can be turned off by itself. And if you actually turn off the power to it, it ruins it because it disconnects it from the internet. So then I can't control it anymore. So what I had to do was take the light switch and wire it so that it was just getting power from the circuit, but then the circuit is always completed. So now the light switch just doesn't even act like a light switch anymore. And it just sends a little notification to my Amazon Echo that tells my lights to turn off. The problem is sometimes it can take upwards of 30 seconds for it to turn my lights on and off.
Wow.
So I got a slow light switch. I spent like $100 so that my lights can turn off a little slower. Actually, a lot slower.
That's awesome. You know what? Seth, I think, gave me a Google Dot after we moved in. Was it Google Dot or is it an Alexa?
It's Alexa.
Okay.
Alexa, shut up.
So I got this piece of equipment that's supposed to, make my room more intelligent. The problem is that we don't have internet at the moment. So it's basically just this, dead robot.
Yeah, you kind of need internet.
Yeah, so it's not useful for me at the moment. So, yeah.
I found something that I'm looking for.
Okay. What is it?
I'm going to just play it for you guys.
Oh, my gosh.
What is this?
It's the theme music that plays whenever I am in a very stressful situation.
Steige in ein Flugzeug ein.
Is that German rock?
Yeah.
Well, metal, but yeah.
It's not German metal. It's German steel.
Yeah, is there like specifications in metal music where it's like, oh, that's tungsten?
No, not like that. There should be, but it's just metal and death metal.
Yeah, I feel like
then,
that's stupid.
Well, no, there's like metal, heavy metal, death metal.
I
But
want
it's
to
not
listen
like
to a high carbon
tungsten.
metal.
Yeah.
High carbon.
High carbon steel. German high carbon steel. Yeah.
Do you know post rock is a thing?
Yeah.
Post rock.
Yeah,
Is
apparently.
that like Post Malone's dad?
No, post rock is a genre of rock. I'm not sure exactly what it means, but yeah.
Seth is still listening to the
Dude, listen
the
to
music.
this. It sounds so cool.
But what's funny is that his phone is he's playing a video off YouTube, and the video is like flashing lights behind him, so there's like a little rave around Seth's head.
Oh, while this guy
Okay.
is singing, he has a backpack that is shooting flames all over the place while he is
Oh
singing.
my
this.
gosh! Have you guys seen the flamethrower bagpipes?
Yes.
Yep.
That's an old thing. Remember Darth Vader had those on a unicycle?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
No.
That's correct. I forgot about that.
You'd think that he'd be afraid of fire considering his current condition.
Yeah, you would think so. But he also lives on the planet where he like lost his limbs and things.
That's like living in the house of your divorced like family.
Yeah, it's kind of true. It's like living in the house where your family was murdered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like
Or
living
it's like
in the doctor's office of your vasectomy.
what?
I have not gotten a vasectomy, by the way, but
Okay,
I was just trying to see how far I could take this.
it's kind of like living in the same like place, same like general area where you were horribly ruined, like wounded, and have lots of trauma because of it.
It's very similar. I don't know if it's exactly the same, but it's very similar.
And your master did that to you.
I'm sorry.
Did you dirty?
I haven't listened to a single thing we've said since we restarted this
so
episode.
Seth's back on the podcast, and I forgot to mention this. But in the last
Do I need to say the
episode,
titles of Seth again?
No.
no.
We don't have time for this now.
Seth.
Well, there's love. Leprosy.
Okay.
Limp Bizkit.
We found out. I think I said this last episode, or I said this somewhere. The best episodes that we have are the ones where we make fun of Seth and just roast the heck out of him, which means that all you who are listening are sick because you just love it when we... Seth, put your belly away.
I've gotten really fat lately.
Seth just like flashed us.
I just pulled out my stomach because I
He
realized
just
how
whipped
fat
out
I
his
am.
baleen.
All right, so go ahead, roast me, guys. Roast me. Do your best. Do your worst. Give it to me. What do you got?
You're balding.
That one actually might hurt him.
Got him. You said do your worst.
It hurt. It did. I'm fine.
Your head
Okay.
goes up into a point.
Hey, one at a time. Gabe, it's your
Hold on.
turn.
So, like, if you're balding, does your head get to a bigger point? So it's like it just gets pointier as you're balding.
I want to pick up Seth and shove him into a pencil sharpener and see what happens. Download our podcast.
Apparently, people really enjoy Seth's pain, and I don't know if Seth is actually bothered by anything anymore because he just kind of laughs everything off, which shows that he has a deep mental problem.
Whoa, that was the biggest roast of all this week.
Do you not see the tears coming off my face?
I actually don't see anything. You're just like squinting your eyes.
They're coming. I'm trying to learn how to cry on command.
Well, first it helps
hard.
whenever you cause yourself some like minor intense pain. So like I don't know.
Okay.
See, that doesn't work. I've tried that before, but I have such a high pain tolerance.
Just like
that doesn't
give
do
your
anything.
nipple an ogre flick. Flick it as hard as you can. Like flick that nipple off.
Okay. Gabe, I want you to harness your here, push your microphone away from you and then harness your just all of your pain and regrets into one scream.
Is Nanny and Poppy home?
No. Don't swear though.
Okay.
That was the best bit I think we've ever had on this podcast.
Wait, that was a bit? I thought it was just real. I thought it was just therapy for Gabe.
No, that's real.
Gabe,
Yeah,
that was
Yeah,
so
yeah.
oh my god.
that's real. I'm not even joking. Okay, this past year has been like.
Oh, but now he's on the rant.
He's going
I'm
off
gonna
again.
try to keep this as short as possible. This year has been like the most like excruciating, like painful year of my life,
Yeah.
and that's it. It's also been pretty good because I actually have a stable job again, which is awesome.
Nice.
But I'm also divorced, so.
Well, I've learned how to fake cry.
Oh, microwave noises.
Oh, I can just throat sing.
See what we need to do.
Can you beep?
Is we need to get a picture. So you know how like and I don't know if this is racist. I don't think it is because it's hilarious. You know how like back then they'd have like this blank screen with like the Indian head like going, oh. We need that, but with Seth's face and him going.
What are you talking? The Indian face going, oh.
Do you have no idea what I'm talking about?
No.
Wait, explain it again, one more time.
This is like an old timey thing where it's like if your television like didn't have connection anymore or like whatever.
Oh, yes.
And then it just like go
It'd
through
be
this like
the
this
colors.
white. Yeah, it'd be like this white screen with like this Indian head going. Ah.
Are you talking about like when, like in the movies and stuff, when the signal breaks and it's just like the colors?
Literally no, but it's similar
What
to
do
that.
you mean? Literally no.
I have
do
to
you not know
Google
what
this
this
now.
I think you just
I have
watched
to
a movie
Google
where
this.
this
Is this a
happened.
Kentucky thing?
No, this is a United States thing that happened for a while.
TV.
I guess there's
Mm.
TV Indian head.
Yeah. I don't know how to spell Indian.
Oh my
Help
gosh.
me, I'm stupid. No,
Wow.
not DUI.
I'm like 90% sure this is a real thing.
Wait, what?
'Cause
TV
it's-
Indian
it's-
head test pattern.
Yes, it's that.
Oh, that.
It's a test pattern, but usually there'd be an Indian head on it. Yeah. Yeah, you see?
Yeah.
That. And
Yeah,
then you go,
okay, I understand.
"What?"
No, Seth. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's real.
See, I'm not crazy.
The thing that really got me was the
Yeah, 'cause
I
that's-
was really confused.
That's part of the test.
Hold on.
Let's just do this for 1 hour.
This is a YouTube. Hold on, I'm pulling it up. This was posted on like my birthday. Oh, that's just a
Oh.
beep.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah, this was posted on my birthday, 2008. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
but it's much older than that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I understand. That, yeah. Okay. I get that now. So everyone just Google TV Indian head test pattern.
So yeah, we basically need one of those, but with Seth's head, and that needs to be like how
go,
we bleep stuff out. Yeah,
Okay.
we can make it happen.
Yeah, we can make that happen.
Just say, I really like the Native American people, and I'm also kind of concerned on, no, I'm not going to say that. People are going to be upset, and we're going to have to cut that out.
Spaghetti.
So guys, have you know like the Miss Universe things, the Miss America things with the beauty contest and whatnot?
No, Miss Marvel.
Yeah, Miss Marvel. So they're
So
doing
Marvel,
the
she's a
competitions.
thing.
You know, they got the bikinis, they got the talents. I
They
don't
have
know what else they
talents?
do. So there's
They have talent?
I don't know.
Oh.
But also they will take questions. Like they'll ask them
Oh,
like,
yeah.
question things.
Yeah.
And I've watched a bunch of these and they all answer the same way. They just say, well, in the US of America, such as and so on, unlike the other countries, as such in the UK and the Africas and the Asias, such as and so forth, they don't have as good as America's, so we should do and help them, such as and so forth.
I think
That
I'm
is
having
verbatim what they say every
I think I'm
time.
having a stroke.
And I'm just like,
Josiah's having a stroke.
no, but here's the thing: like, whenever there's like a debate and someone says that, the other people are gonna be like, "Who is this chump?" But like, they take them seriously. Like the judges go like, "Oh yes, yeah, yeah, yeah."
Oh, yeah.
What is happening here? Are they just entertained by the hot girls being stupid, or are these girls
Well,
actually
obviously.
stupid?
I think everyone's stupid.
We're like, what is going on here that's causing this?
Have you ever seen that video of that British girl is like, okay, so if you know the solar system, right?
I know
America's
Like the
kind of in the
closest to
middle,
sun.
and then the UK is closest to the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
I
that
really
video.
want to understand where she's getting that thought from. Like, I want to like see
Probably
visually.
weed.
Well, here's the thing.
Well, no,
Wasn't
no.
she the same girl who said, if you're homeless, just buy a home?
No, I
Yes.
think that's a politician.
By 2024, we will saw all homeless people in half.
Yes. No,
We'll cut homeless people in half.
there is a billboard in England, and it's probably still up, and it is like saying, what is it saying? It was saying something along the lines of, "Get sterilized today to help the planet," or something. Basically, they're just like, yeah, destroy your means of reproduction because you love the planet. And I'm like, and like it had like kids
That's
playing on it
pagan.
and everything. And what?
That's pagan.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. If they do that, they're only gonna last like tops 2 generations.
See, I'm okay with Britain doing that because have you seen their teeth?
Whoa.
Or their food.
Gosh.
Or their food.
Their food, and also they
Yeah,
call
their
it
food. See,
football.
here's the
and it's
thing.
soccer.
Yeah,
So-
but here's the thing. Germany doesn't have that problem. I think Germany needs to take England. Just
Germany
take
is
it.
a superior race.
Yeah, they are.
England has controlled Germany too many times. They need to swap the roles. You need to turn the tables.
So here's the thing: the Queen is dead. It's your chance. Go and take it.
She's not in power anymore. She no longer has
Scotland,
power.
rise up against your oppressors.
Yeah, Scotland.
Yeah, Ireland, you too.
What about William Wallace? Did he die for nothing, you Scottish gimps?
Hold on. We gotta be careful because if we say too much,
We're not being serious, by the
For
way. This is all
no-
a joke.
if we
Kind of.
if we start telling people in the British Isles to rise up
They
for
actually will.
literally no reason at all, 50% of Southern Ireland will just be on fire. For no reason.
See, but they'll set it themselves because they're already drunk.
Exactly. That's the thing. They'll be like,
Yeah.
"What? We're revolting again? Okay."
That's pretty much like Southern Baptist churches. We're rising up, amen, hallelujah.
That is true.
There's
California's on fire again.
Yeah, but that's a different story. But yeah,
that's hellfire and damnation right there. That's what that is.
That's just
Well,
punishment.
It's also just not understanding how
Missouri's on fire next
It's
year.
not. That's just a lack of understanding of how forestation works and how the fact that like
Yeah.
California is dry as heck, and so
Okay.
like you can literally fart and ignite something there.
Okay, here's the thing. Missouri doesn't have wildfire, like big wildfires. You know why?
Because we just have wild, reckless, homeless people.
Exactly. We have rednecks, and they take care of all the like dead trees and bushes and stuff. They burn all of that stuff.
And if they could just get rid of our homeless population,
Yeah.
that'd be great.
Are you suggesting we burn homeless people alive?
I think we should like take all
Not
the
at all.
homeless people and then turn them into Soylent Green.
This is getting dark, but that's hilarious.
I have a question for you guys. Would you rather
Eat a homeless person?
no. Eat
Oh.
a puppy raw. You can't cook it. You have to eat the
Okay,
fur, skin, flesh, organs, everything but the bones.
Okay.
Cannot cook it raw.
Okay.
Or get away with killing 10 people.
You say 10 people or some people?
10.
Getting away with killing 10 people or eating an uncooked puppy.
Yes.
So it's guaranteed that I get away from.
Yes.
Okay.
You legally get away from it because
I'm taking the people. I'm gonna go kill like all the. I'm gonna go kill like Xi Jinping, man. And
Ooh,
Putin.
don't say that. Censor that. Nope. I don't.
I'm never going to China or Russia.
Hold
and I
up.
would not kill anyone.
But if you get like a homeless person to get on board with you on this and like just choke out the same homeless person 10 times.
Russians, get your homeless people to invade your capital.
What?
Rise up, Russia.
Is this just the revolution podcast?
This is the revolutionary podcast.
France, check your calendar. You probably don't have one scheduled.
Viva la revolution again.
Hey, all
South
those
Africa, rise up.
all those countries,
Zimbabwe, rise up.
The Balkans. Isn't that what it's
Djibouti?
The
called?
Balkans?
The Balkans. All the
No,
countries.
Balkans is whenever you bulk up for like getting gauged. You're talking about the Balkans.
The
Balkans. That's all the countries that are like north of Greece, right?
I don't know.
Sure.
I'm
Yeah.
not smart.
Yeah.
Those
sure.
those countries.
No.
I think it's time again. You guys have been too
Mongolia?
peaceful for too long.
Mongolia, you were once a nation of great warriors who took over the planet at one point.
And now you're
Persia.
like, the best at metal.
Persia, rise up. But Mongolia, rise up. Take over China.
Again,
Israel.
France, just check your calendar.
Israel, rise up.
Sicily, it's your time. You take the rest of the peninsula.
Sealand, own it.
Greenland.
The
All
rest of
four of
peninsula,
you.
like they own any of the peninsula. They're an island.
No, Sealand probably has like 20 people living there now.
New Zealand, take over Australia.
Australia,
do.
take over the...
Actually, no,
Mariana
New Zealand,
Trench.
you suck. I'll call you out right now. New Zealand, you suck.
What? No!
Yeah.
They suck.
Okay, here's the
Dude,
thing.
you have to get a prescription to buy cigarettes.
I don't even
In
care
New
about
Zealand.
cigarettes, so I don't care about that. Here's
No,
the,
but the problem is that you don't have freedoms in New Zealand.
yeah, I get you. Here's the thing. I will forgo all of my freedoms to live in Middle Earth.
Dude, it's New Zealand.
Exactly. I'll
Yeah, me too.
give up all my freedoms to live in New
See,
Zealand.
you'll live there for like a day.
If I get
and
to
hate
hang
it.
out with a bunch of New Zealanders who are just like, hey man, how you doing?
That's
You know,
the
we're
thing.
just gonna go
New
over here.
Zealanders are too nice
gonna-
to have their be guns.
Do you need a job, man?
Don't remind me
of.
of the Church of Christ thing.
We're just gonna go. Oh, we're gonna
Seth, I think you have this
build a house.
bad perception of how New Zealanders are.
I watched one live stream of a New Zealand man. I know every New Zealand person now.
Yep.
Also,
That's like saying you watch a PewDiePie video, so now you know all of...
All the Swedes.
Well, I was going to say IKEA, but yeah.
I know all of IKEA.
Yeah.
I've been to IKEA many times.
We've
Here's
been
the
meaning to go to IKEA
I have
all
not seen a New Zealand person who, in an interview or something, that I do not like.
year. Dude, I used to have a boss that was New Zealand, and he was in... Well, that's part of my French. He was in...
Yep. Gotta ooh over that. Or microwave noises or whatever.
Microwave
it is.
noises.
Or, you can't say that. You know, the old one. You guys remember
It's
that?
just gonna be another bleep
This
like I
guy,
always do.
this guy literally said...
Wait,
So, me and this other guy, this guy's an idiot, by the way. He was we were like all talking to our boss, and the boss talks to my other coworker saying, "So, what's your plan?" And he's like, "Well, I'm planning on getting married and all this stuff." And he's like, "Cool. You forgot to lock the door for our garage where we keep our inflatable games." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I forgot." He's like, "You know, if you don't lock your house, someone's gonna come in and rape your wife." That's what he said.
It's a weird thing to say, man.
I know. The thing is that
This guy
he
was
said
just-
this stuff all the time. This was
this man was a Kiwi?
He was a New Zealander, and here's the thing. He was like on the board of like pastors at my church.
I think Mexico is overdue for another revolution.
Granted,
It's been
was
like 50
was
years.
he a true like a
he was from
a
yes.
Pacific Islander looking New Zealander, like dark skin, or was this a white?
Why does it
New-
matter?
It matters.
I don't think it does.
Tell me,
It does matter.
was he really white or was he
Okay,
dark?
first explain to me why it matters.
Because the dark ones are the cool ones.
X? The more melatonin, the more
In New Zealand land,
I
it does.
feel like
anyway.
that's racist.
cool you are.
Oh, it definitely is. But I'm just saying.
But
the
it's
New
against
Ze-
white people, so it's
The
okay.
New Zealand dark skinned people.
No, he's definitely white. Here's the thing. He's mellowed out a lot since he stopped like running his business. So he's not that aggressive, but oh my gosh, there's days where I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna walk out. I'm tired of being treated like this.
So he was white. I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it. Look, sorry, Peter Jackson. I know you're really cool, though you are very white. But all you beautiful, darker colored New Zealanders, I love you all.
Dude, my throat hurts from yelling earlier.
My mustache smells like fruit.
My mustache smells like coffee, probably because I drank some coffee.
My
And then
mustache
now-
smells like
Okay,
murder.
all the guys who have mustaches, stop sniffing your mustache. I know you're doing it.
I don't think that's sniffing your mustache. I think that's just called breathing through your nose.
No, they're all pushing their lips up.
Like that?
Yeah.
It's weird.
It legitimately does smell like a Jolly Rancher.
That's gross.
I mean, had like sugar.
You've had,
even the hay.
you've had hot chocolate?
Yeah, but that's chocolate. I don't know why it smells like fruit. It's weird.
Because technically chocolate is a fruit.
I thought it was a nut.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Anyway. Gee, is there anything else to talk about? I think I wrote something down. Hold on.
I could
my
talk about
phone
how
is-
my coworker was making some interesting things at work and could have caused an interesting situation. No, that's not appropriate for work or the podcast. It's not appropriate. It's
Here's
funny,
a
though.
quote I wrote down. Evil exists as a possibility, not a reality.
Okay.
Explain.
Nah, I don't want him to.
Fair. I'm just gonna like
Okay.
critically analyze it, and I don't need to do that.
I'm still friends with a Catholic rat, which I didn't tell you about. I just want your reaction. I am friends with a Catholic rat.
You mean Friar Rat? You know Friar Rat? He's my
What?
homie.
What?
Friar Rat. The Catholic rat.
No, this is
No,
a
different
guy.
rat. There's a lot
This
of
is
rats,
just-
Seth. And
This
there's
isn't Friar Rat, the Catholic rat? This is
no,
different.
because Fire Rat
This
was
is Fazball
jailed
Supreme.
because of Black
This is-
Plague.
what's his name?
right?
Fazball Supreme.
Fazball Supreme. Okay.
Oh, whoa.
I do not know that Catholic rat.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and him are still buddies. I just like this song. This song is really good.
Should I do my Should I do my Tony's Chocolonely bit again?
No, my head hurts.
Oh yeah, y'all's headphones are really loud. I
Yes.
can hardly hear you guys. Is it still really loud?
I don't know why, but yes.
Are you just turning down mine by accident?
I'm turning down both of y'all's.
No, that's actually a lot better now that you turned down.
Oh. Go ahead, do the Tony's Chocolonely bit again.
In a world where Tony's Chocolonely is the only chocolate not gotten by slave children, 3 men this summer endeavor to see if they can afford Tony's Chocolonely to free the child slaves. How much does it cost? Where are they going to get it? Will it be on TikTok? Why do I even care? Did I leave the stove on? Are you Teresa? All questions will be answered, and asked this summer in theaters only. Unusable podcast, Tony's Chocolonely. The movie.
All questions will be asked, none answered.
You know what? I feel like we do need to make this a full hour-long movie.
Oh my god.
We can milk this for an hour.
We can do this podcast for an hour. So
No, I mean like a movie. So we
exactly. I'm saying if we can
do
do
like
this
probably
podcast for an
5
hour.
hours of filming, and only like 1 hour's worth is going to be actually worth putting into the movie,
But-
and that would be our project.
Our magnum opus.
All we just have to film us actually going there, Run around.
No, it can't be that simple. One of us has to die.
Wait, guys, go check out The Last Haw, by the way, because that just reminded me of how I did my deaths in that movie.
What?
Because so me and Ben, when we were making The Last Haw, it's kind of like a cowboy thing, and we shoot each other, right? But instead of like blood and stuff, I just got those little pull string firework popper things. I just like put that out to my stomach and just went pop, and just blah. But we did the same thing for the guns. And my original idea was to like have the gun near the camera and then have the little popper behind it and just kind of pop it so it looked like it's coming out of the gun. But then I decided, you know what would be funnier? If it's just clearly a shot of one of us just popping it. So that's what I went with. So it's just like, you just see the gun go, just like shake a little bit, and then it cuts, and then it's me pulling the string in front of the camera.
I don't think it's been so long since I've watched that video. I don't even remember it.
Guys, go watch it.
I remember I did a
It's
YouTube
horrific.
video for a class once, and I reviewed a movie called Dances with Wolves. Some of you may say, what is that movie? Some of you may say, oh, I like that movie.
Hey,
Some of
Gabe,
you
what
may...
is that movie?
Not good.
Hey, Gabe, what?
It's like a 2-hour movie or something. And it's like, there's parts of it that are good, but it ends on a note where you're just like, wow, I really could have done something else with my life. It's not very good.
This guy stinks.
On another note, Seth and
I got a lot
I
of notes.
watched a different cowboy movie called, was it Django?
No.
What?
Hidalgo.
Okay, something to do
Wasn't
with
Blazing Saddles? I don't want to see it.
that joke again. Anyways, Viggo Mortensen, otherwise known as Aragorn from The Lord of the Rings, he makes a wonderful cowboy.
Yes, you do. You better pretty boy.
Yeah.
Well, he just
I like it a lot.
plays the bad character very well.
Gabe, the profanities today. We were just at church.
Bad donkey.
This is made on This is a Christian podcast. When this
Look,
podcast dies
another
without
problem
heaven.
I have with Christians today is that they take words like that too seriously.
Well, we're supposed to be different
Like, think
from the
about it.
world.
This podcast is getting harder and harder to edit by the week. Some of us, Gabe, are getting a little too comfortable.
It's usually not me who causes
On the
these problems.
I'm happy. I'm like, haha, now who are we going to make fun of? Gabe, that's who, not me anymore. Don't make fun of me anymore. It hurts my feelings. I'll fake cry again.
Is it actually fake crying, Seth?
Yeah, I actually did fake cry.
Or do you just reach down inside and pull your feelings out?
That's
They've
how
been
you freak-
boxed up
that's
for
how
years.
That's how you fake cry.
Okay, why is
That is
Pinterest
not a
so
fake
cursed?
crying. Oh, yeah. Pinterest is mega cursed, and for whatever reason...
Dude, why are
It is really... It's bad.
It is bad.
It's really... Oh my gosh. There's a picture of people locking their toes together.
That's an old meme.
3 different people.
Yep.
It's not like a weird but kind of cute couple. No.
Bob...
Hey,
oh my gosh.
So, Josh, when am I going to be on your podcast? Because
Yeah.
this
See-
podcast
see-
is becoming unholy.
That's like one of the first things I see on Pinterest.
Yeah, it's bad. Okay. Here's some. You want to hear something that I saw at work? Friday. This was Friday. I saw something horrific. Okay. So it's 2 teenagers.
Did you look
a boy
into
and
a
a girl?
mirror?
No, a boy and a girl. And they were in the dining room, right?
Uh-huh.
And they gotten up. They're like gonna leave, right? And they're standing probably 6 feet apart from each other. Okay.
Yeah.
And they were kissing. But here's the thing.
From 6 feet apart?
6
It's
inches.
possible.
Oh, 6 inches.
You just have to
Wait,
be...
how
I don't know.
are they apart but kissing? Or are you
Like
talking
their
about,
bodies were apart.
So they're
Here's the thing.
leaned way
They were
over.
like hunching over to actually like connect the kiss. And like, it's not like one of them was like rotated either. They just kind of like their noses were a little offset
Yeah, that's
from
how you
each
kiss.
other. It was okay. Here's the thing. It reminded me of the kiss from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, where they put a bunch of air in their mouth and then just kind of yeah.
That's okay, night kiss. We just go.
It's true. It's disgusting.
So yeah, that's I saw that they're literally like why would you hunch over, like why would you do that to kiss? Like they were literally like leaving room for Jesus in their kiss. I don't understand.
See, you gotta leave room for Jesus.
It was the most
That's probably the most annoying thing someone could ever say to a couple is
here's the
leave room for Jesus.
Okay,
It's like,
it's kind of funny sometimes
This
though.
is a Christian podcast, and you're saying
But-
not to make room for Jesus.
Okay, hold on.
and then what I'm saying
Hold
is
on.
that it's annoying.
Severing this conversation between you two.
All right, Gabe. Let's just
okay.
ignore Josiah for a second. Play soundtrack. So, Gabe, how are you enjoying your new Ironwood boots?
Excuse me, what? What did he
Your
say?
new Ironwood boots?
Your Red Wing Iron Ranger boots.
Okay, that's not what he said the first
your
time.
Power Ranger, your wooden Power Ranger boots.
Okay, I'm ignoring Seth now. That's just like next level retarded.
What are your boots called?
I'm not even gonna acknowledge you anymore.
Okay, so here's the thing. It would have
Yes,
been
I
a
am.
fine kiss if it was just a little peck. That would have been. I would have gone ew, and then just wouldn't have affected my day. Probably wouldn't have remembered it. Here's the problem. They held it for at least 5 seconds while I was looking. I think they were
5
going.
seconds of
Here's the thing.
sin.
I turned my head looking at them. They had already started. So I don't know when they started. But by the time I turned around about 5 seconds later, they were still kissing. I don't know how. It could have been like a minute. It was just right in the middle
As
of
interesting
the
as that
dining
is,
room.
Josiah, Gabe, what are your boots called? Please tell me.
They're Red Wing Iron Rangers.
Ah, I was right the second time or the fourth
Yeah,
time.
what did you call it the first time?
Ironwood.
Ironwood.
That's a real wood, I'm sure. But why did?
I don't know. I was just thinking of like hikers, and I was like, oh, like trees, like a wood, ironwood.
Or, like rangers.
Or like rangers.
Ironwood. Yeah, that's kind of funny.
So okay, so Katie really hates PDA.
Yeah, I noticed. I will
She
never.
really-
I will
Peanut
never
butter
be
and
with
apricot?
somebody that's
Mhm.
like that.
She's more comfortable with it now. She'll actually kiss me in church sometimes.
Peanut butter.
What?
This is PDA.
Anyway,
That's
That
what I
is-
said.
Seth needs new boots.
Nah, don't. My boots are fine.
No, they're not.
Look at these.
Yeah, there's holes in them.
Yeah, but that's so they're ventilated so my feet don't get sweaty. The aglet fell off today.
I'm
So-
having an aneurysm.
The aglet fell off, which really makes it better because now I don't have plastic on my shoes, so now they're more plastic
Seth,
free.
do me this one favor.
Yeah.
You know how like you ripped your old wallet in half when I give you a new one? Rip your boots in half.
Right
I know
now.
you can do it. They're
Right now?
they're that bad.
But I don't have money for new shoes.
That's fair. It's kind of why I want you to do it. But yeah.
You want to just wear my? Because I do have
Oh,
other
just
boots,
Jesus for
but
a
they
little
won't
bit.
be good boots to wear. Like I have like my snow boots.
Just Jesus
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Just Jesus it. I'm already beach Jesus, but it's
Seth is already
December in
Jesusing
Missouri.
himself all the way to a
Okay, here's a real roast that we came up. You prepared, Seth,
Okay, yeah.
what?
for this? So Seth keeps saying that he's beach Jesus.
Oh,
And we
I'll
just-
just say Katie started it.
Okay. At least it wasn't yourself. That does help a little. But me and Gabe decided that it's not beach Jesus, it's a homeless Jesus. Like that homeless man
So,
who's
like-
on the beach and kind of looks like Jesus, but will sell you meth if you ask.
so like
I don't have math.
this kind of came up to my mind whenever we were getting ice cream like over a month ago. No, it was about a month ago. And I was in line like shortly behind you two, like you and your wife. And I thought to myself, if somebody saw me with them, they'd be like kind of confused. But because I was like kind of separated by a few feet, I was like, you know, if I didn't know the man in front of me, Seth, I would think he's homeless.
Have I told the story on the podcast about how I was mistaken for a homeless man?
No, I don't think so.
I think it's a clothes drive today if you want to go to one. You can get some free clothes.
I'm not homeless. I just like to dress comfortably, which makes me look homeless most of the time.
Yeah. Seth does not care about other people's opinion on how he looks, which is
fair.
Yeah, like which is fine, but can be bad in some situations.
I wear a lot of Hawaiian shirts.
During the summer, yes.
And then winter is
And
just a lot of hoodies.
Yep.
Though I need to lose some weight because my hoodies aren't fitting as well as they were last year. That's a problem. I'm it's gonna happen. Anyway, so do you guys want to hear the story?
I do.
So, man, I got a lot of stories. Could also tell an old man Mike's story.
Yeah.
So, I was getting ready for my friend's wedding, Ben, and we were going to his church, which does a lot of work with homeless people. You know, they help out a lot of homeless people and whatnot. But they also have a ton of tables and chairs and stuff. So we were borrowing a few tables and chairs for the wedding. And so we're there. We're meeting up with the guy to unlock the garage and everything so we can get all the stuff. And for some reason, this guy kept asking me questions like, oh, where do you live? And I was like, oh, I just live with my parents right now. And keep in mind, I was like 17 at the time. I was like 17, had no beard.
So this is not recent at all.
Yeah, this was not recent. Before I was married. I hope, obviously, because I was 17. And
I don't
like,
think that's a reason not to be married.
I don't think you were 17. I think you were older, but
maybe
anyway.
18. Maybe 18, 19.
Around there, yeah.
Don't think I was drinking yet.
When did you start drinking, Seth?
That's not important.
Anyway. I see. I see how it is.
At least older than the German legal drinking age.
Yes. So anyway.
That's how our family
So
rolls.
he asked me that, and I was like, oh, I just live with my parents. He was like, oh, okay, that's cool, that's cool. And I was like, yeah, I guess. Okay. You know what? I must have been like 18 or something because I was working at Arby's. So actually, I probably was like 20.
Oh my gosh, you were 20. Might as well have been 25 at that point.
Whatever. Look, it's been a real long couple of years.
Yeah,
so even just a few years ago.
Yeah,
forever ago. Anyway, so actually I did have a beard. Because I had a beard for Ben's wedding. I did have a beard. Yeah. Everything is a lie. The entire story I've told, it's a lie. I had a beard. I was actually homeless.
He's living in a van down by the river.
No, but then he just... Okay, so at the end, he gives me like a big box of ramen and a bunch of like other stuff for like homeless people. Like they're one of their homeless care packages things. He was like, hey, would you like this? And I just saw free food and I was like, yeah.
Seth did not connect the dots.
I did not. It wasn't until we were down the road and I was like, oh, there's some Twizzlers in here. And I was like, wait a minute, aren't these for homeless people? And then I was like, yeah. And I was like, I'm not homeless. And then I was like, yeah, I think he's just trying to be nice. I was like, but this is for homeless people. Oh no. He thinks I'm home. And yeah, that guy thought I was homeless.
Seth apparently stole from homeless people.
I stole from... Hey, it's okay because I've given like at least $40 to homeless people throughout the years.
Like in actual cash or like in things?
Cash.
Seth, you don't give homeless people money.
Well, if I'm being honest, the $20 was peer pressure. Because I was with the church group, and they were all like, all the girls were like, let's get this man some money!
No.
So all those guys were like,
oh my gosh.
I guess now we have to. Because all the girls were like, are you not going to get money?
No, why would you?
So all us guys got peer pressure and gave this homeless. So we gave this homeless guy like $200 between all of us.
I am mad because of how stupid people are. You know why you don't give money to homeless people? They're homeless for a reason. It's because they're probably buying drugs with it. So guess what they're going to do with that money? Not buy a sandwich. They're going to buy crystal meth and be cracked out of their mind for another week. And then they're going to snap back to reality and be homeless still.
Yeah, I saw a homeless guy with a Whole Foods bag. the
With
other
a
day.
Whole
Excuse me,
Foods
what?
bag.
A Whole Foods bag.
Nice.
So classy homeless person.
Classy homeless. Gluten free.
You know what? Here's the problem though, because of how like hipsters are. I would consider myself a hipster. I think I look good, but then there's some hipsters that are like, they will go and dress homeless, and like that's their hipster like vibe. So you may have just saw a hipster.
No, he had a sign. He was like actively wanting money.
He's really going deep into that hipster stuff.
Here's the thing: it was one of those reusable Whole Foods bags, so it might have just been a bag that he got. Someone gave him because rich people be doing that. That's very possible.
Hey, ain't nobody gonna get my Aldi's bag.
You know what's
I
funny?
like to think that he shops at Whole Foods and is homeless.
He's homeless because he only eats food from Whole Foods.
You know what? Speaking of nice places to shop at, we are proud Costco card carriers and Sam's Club card carriers.
Yeah, but we don't shop there enough.
No. Well, that'd be a boring conversation for the podcast. But Costco is great. I love Costco. I like going there. I like their rotisserie chicken. I like their hot dogs.
I like their sushi.
They have sushi?
I don't know if they have sushi.
Costco
I like
is
Sam's
nice.
Club sushi. It's okay. I like their pizza at Costco. Pizza's pretty good.
I
But
like,
Sam's Club, they have sausage pizza and supreme pizza. Just a bunch of peppers and stuff. They don't have that at Costco. It's kind of wild. Anyway, Gabe.
Sorry, I was just kind of zoning out.
Oh.
Has it been an hour yet?
It's been 48 minutes.
Man, let's
Dang.
get this podcast short. I'm done. I'm tired.
We recorded like 20 minutes before this, before we were like,
Dude,
let's
it
restart.
went into like Crazyville bad.
We look, I'm just going to give you one little phrase and that will explain what started us
Holocaust.
to go way down. No. Gabe's tinnitus is caused by Nazi satellites.
Well, kind of. It's more complicated than that, but yeah.
But we're not going into it.
Hold on. So when
But
did I
that's what
scream?
ruined the podcast.
Did I scream like at the second take of the podcast or the first?
Oh, I think that was the first. I'll go grab that as a TikTok though. I'll go grab it real quick.
As a TikTok.
As a TikTok, that's not going to be included in the main piece.
Okay, I'll put it
Because like
in.
you seem to really like that, and I put everything I got into
I'll
it.
put it in right now. Oh! That was Seth.
Seth, I don't want to hear that sound ever again.
This is the sound Seth makes in the bathroom.
Yeah, just every morning at 9 o'clock sharp, just.
And he tells me that he does not need to see a doctor for his bowel movements. False.
So if you ever have Seth at your house and you hear that noise, just leave, evacuate.
Evacuate the building.
In fact, lock your doors and fumigate the house.
Oh, don't worry, it's already being fumigated.
While we're on the topic, apparently, this is kind of related. So, baby squirrels or chipmunks or whatever, you need to like help them poop because they don't have the muscles to do it.
Kittens and dogs
and so, like,
too.
you have to like get like
Kittens
a
and
toothpick or
puppies.
something and kind of like gently, help it move along or like get it started. So I feel like Seth needs to get like a broom handle or something to help it get started.
Seth needs an sea anemone.
Needs an enema.
Emina?
Seth needs to like
Seth
go to a
needs
doctor and
M&Ms.
have all the poop sucked out of his butthole.
You know what? I would love that. I want that. I want to get an enema. I want the whole kit and caboodle. I want the whole 9 yards. I want the whole enchilada.
Seth would like
I
lose
want
20 pounds.
the works.
20 pounds.
Seth would probably lose 20 pounds in poop.
Well, we all know that Seth is full of crap, so.
Well, okay, no, I say this because apparently...
Don't you start fake crying again.
Hold
Stuffing
on. So I said that because...
Pour your sorrows into this mug and put a lid
That's
on
too
it.
far to reach.
As I was saying, apparently there's like this ad I keep on getting on YouTube, and it's about like how you need to do some kind of like special pill to help you poop because apparently there's like at least 10 pounds of toxic poop in your system.
I remember those.
You remember it? Yeah. So it's like every now and then I'm thinking, man, I feel a little bloated. Maybe I do need to do that. Maybe that's why I feel bloated.
Maybe I have
I
10
don't have that
pounds of
problem.
toxic poop in my
what?
body. Maybe I have 10 pounds of toxic poop in my body.
Yeah, I'm like, hold on.
I'm very regular. I don't think I have that problem.
That's why
That's not the point.
I think it is.
It's like
No,
lined.
it's not.
It's like a
Is
slipstream.
lined?
Yeah, it's like this is what's in your body. So it's like sort of like how it's like you eat a meal and it pushes out like yesterday's poop, but you still have like today's poop waiting. So it's like you have 10 pounds of just crap in your system.
No. What it's saying is like, like old like sewage pipes, how they
Yep.
develop the crust on the inside.
So it's like crusty lining.
Yeah, it's like that. That's what they were saying.
Maybe.
I watched the
Just do
whole
a juice
ad.
cleanse.
Do a
I don't
juice
think that's going to
cleanse.
be enough.
I think it actually would be. Like I said it jokingly, but I think a juice cleanse. I do a juice cleanse before I do a weird pill.
I kind of want to just take my intestines out and kind of like squeeze it like a Go-Gurt tube and get it all out, you know?
That is no. That is no.
Did you know that if you took all of your cells and you lined them up one by one around the earth, you would be dead.
Yes. I'm
That's
very-
what, I've seen a bunch of Well, I've seen one that's like, if you take all your veins out and lay them out, you'll be dead. I love those so much.
You line them together, you would be dead. This also, I talked about this on a live stream recently, but out of context, MatPat game theory videos clips are the best thing ever. Like I have one,
What
right
about
here.
salmonella?
Hopefully the audio is
By
good enough.
removing an apex predator from the ecosystem, suddenly the elk population exploded inside the park, and they began to overgraze. This then damaged the population of trees, which in turn lowered the number of birds that the area could support.
It goes on
also
for
made
a
it so
second, but
beavers
it's
were
good.
unable to properly build their dams, which caused higher levels of soil erosion along the riverbanks. The erosion and overgrazing impacted the plant life near the river that shaded the water, which combined with the lack of beaver dams raised the water temperature beyond what the local fish could tolerate. The ecosystem was in a death spin. The only thing to stop the downward spiral was a reintroduction of wolves back into the ecosystem. And this is what I suspect happened between Minecraft Dungeons
What is he talking about?
I think it's talking about how there's so many mobs in Minecraft dungeons opposed to that normal Minecraft
yep.
game.
Because of real life ecosystem?
Because
Kind of, yeah.
because at some point they had to reintroduce the mobs into the
So
ecosystem.
can that also be kind of compared to how our government is ran? Like we have so many
What are you?
rainbow
Whoa,
people.
whoa! Where are you going?
we have
what?
so many rainbow people in our government, and they are actually a minority, like less than like 2% or something.
So recently they reintroduced wolves into Missouri and several other states because of overpopulation of some animals and so
Okay,
I really want to talk
This-
about this crazy person that stole luggage.
hold on. There's another.
I don't think
just
this
the first
is a
thing.
chill cast.
There's
I don't know if we are chill anymore. I think we're past the point of chill.
So there is another one of those clips where he's like, as the animal, there's a correlation between the size of an animal and how many babies they have per pregnancy. So insects, they'll have like hundreds of babies every, pregnancy. And then, you have birds, they'll have like 6. Then you'll have like,
Dogs. They have like a
dogs
dozen.
have like 3, 4.
Yeah.
Pigs will have like 6. Keeps going up, and then you get to like elephants and hippos. They'll have like 1. Humans will have like 1 or 2. And then elephants will only have 1, like every like 20 years. The Ender Dragon. It's just like what?
Here's the thing: the giants of old and the other beasts, the giant beast, they would suddenly in skyrocket, they would have many, many babies. Just tiny babies that would then grow into giant babies. So that's why we killed off all the giants in the Yilden days and the dragons and such. They had too many babies. And society hates babies.
I think we killed off the giants because they ate everything.
Take that, Goliath. You're dead.
Or maybe they're just so dumb that they all drown themselves.
That, Hercules. You're dead.
So Seth, whenever you're telling me earlier about how like you wish you were taller, don't, because then you'd drown
Take that,
yourself.
John Lennon. You're dead.
John Lennon's dead because he got shot.
No, he's dead because he got woke.
Honestly, yeah. You hear that? Liberals.
We're coming for you.
Get woke, get broke.
Take that, Danny DeVito.
I'm
You're
currently-
still alive.
Was this the same podcast that we were like trying to encourage other countries to like rise up?
Rise up, Scotland.
Were we doing that? No, I think that was the first one. Yeah, we were.
That's a funny bit.
We were just like, yeah, rise up, Germany against your Austrian oppressors. Rise up, Scotland. Oh, Germany has to take over England. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
The Queen is dead. Germany needs to take over England.
And then I said, France, check your calendar. I'm sure you have one scheduled already.
I said, I think Mexico has been overdue for another revolution.
They really
Mongolia
have.
needs one.
Mongolia needs to take back their glory. Persia, they should come back.
Look, where's Xerxes? Bring Xerxes back.
That's a real
And
country.
then we were like, Ireland, you need to rise up against your British oppressors. And I was like, wait, hold
Xerxes
on.
was a real place.
A real man. Xerxes was a real king.
Oh gosh, okay. Sorry, I got something mixed up.
Whoa.
Because like in one of my favorite animes, Xerxes is a place.
Okay.
Gabe,
Whoa.
stop watching anime.
Okay.
It is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, the best
Anyway,
anime ever made.
so we were also talking. Actually, we weren't talking about that on the podcast. Anyway, I was like, Ireland needs to rise up against the British oppressors. Actually,
they
Gabe
do.
said that, and I said, wait, hold on. We can't be saying that, because if we say that, for literally no reason at all, Galway is just going to be on fire for no reason. Just all of Southern Ireland is just going to be burning.
For the fun.
And you know what? It's going to be like, the Irish are just going to be like, what, we're revolting again? And then they're going to burn down their own house.
Yes.
Just like Black Lives Matter.
Ooh. Sheesh.
Like that's true. That
Don't
did
say
happen.
sheesh.
Sheesh.
Dang.
No, he's not saying it right. He's supposed to go. I freaking hate that.
I actually hurt myself doing that. I pushed too hard.
It's probably because of all the rage you have for that.
Might be.
It is annoying.
I've got a lot of rage, you know, sometimes.
I don't understand our generation. They're killing themselves. They're mutilating themselves. They're turning themselves into just abominations. It's really sad. And then they're like, you know what? Don't have children because why would you want to bring children to
Is
this
it
terrible
still
world?
fashionable to hate furries?
Yes.
Furries
they're
are the
technically-
worst.
They're technically now part of the LGBTQ plus banana company. So
They added
I don't know.
I and A to, or A and I.
no one's keeping track of
Which I was like, wait, hold on. They added artificial intelligence.
Just anytime anyone's like, so they've added this, that, I'm like, yeah. Yep.
Here's the thing. They need to
I
add
believe it.
S straight. And then we're just right back at the start. Back at square
and
one.
then you're back to me where you began.
Where did
Sweet
that bring you
Julia.
back?
You know
to
what?
me?
I think that. No, it's not that
I think this podcast is unusable. That's what I think.
I think this podcast. Hey guys, did you have a good time listening to this podcast?
Yeah,
hope you did.
follow us on
All right, if you had a
Instagram.
good time listening to this podcast, tune in next week to hear us talk about podcast again with Gabe with his clever catchphrase of
God help!
and Josiah with his quippy remarks such as
You're balding.
and Seth Well, at least he's married, unlike these two.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Tune in next week to hear us banter some more.
Gabe's gonna start a riot.
Bless America. Something, something.
Oh,
America.
Canada. Oh, Canada.